Hello, strong people. It is week 10. I think week 10, day 3, technically. I lied to you guys earlier in the week. I said that I would be training on Thursday. I only had three sessions this week. I didn't have a press accessory day. So I accidentally lied. I apologize. But now it's Saturday. We're doing our little, it's pretty much just a way to stay moving today. We got some sandbag toss. I'm pretty sure it's 10 singles between like 45 to 55 pounds. This is just over 50 pounds. It'll probably get a little bit heavier because it's wet out. So when it hits the ground, it's probably going to soak up some water. Oh well. Everything I have to do today is outside. Not ideal due to the weather, but could be a lot worse. Could be like snow. It's just slightly breezy and it's like misting out. The breeze actually feels kind of good. And don't worry, I am wearing the pug shirt, so everything should feel pretty much weightless today. It's almost like I shouldn't even try because everything's going to move so well. Just strength levels are increased like tenfold when you wear a pug shirt. It's science. Anyway, sandbag toss first. Then I know what I have to do. I don't remember what the order is. Sandbag toss first, and then it's either like a backward sled drag or a sled push, I think. We'll see how that goes in my yard here. I'm not so sure about that. Probably won't be able to get much traction, but we'll see. And then I have a sandbag carry and load. Kind of like stones, but, sandbag. It's supposed to be, I believe it's 200, 225, 250 bag, like 25 feet each and load over the yoke. But I have a 200 bag and like a 265 bag. So, I know the 200 bag's like 220. So I'll probably do that bag twice and then do the 265 bag last, I guess. I'll worry about that when the time comes. That's also not going to be very fun because it's going to get soaked. But that's what's on the program, so let's get to it. All right, bag toss is done. Tried to set up the backward sled drag, and it's too slippery. I can't get any traction on anything. So probably I just won't do those. I'll do something to mitigate or to kind of meet in the middle, but I don't know what that is yet. I'll figure something out. But we're moving on to sandbag carrying load. And there's so much stuff in the way of my 265 bag that it's not even worth me moving it for 2 sets. So instead, I'm just going to do a little bit of extra running. I'm going to do the 220 bag for all my sets. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do exactly, how I'm going to set it up, but probably go down 25 feet, load it, pick it up, carry it back. I might do an extra lap in between for some extra cardio, but I don't know. I guess we'll just see what I decide to do here on this first set. Moving on. All right, sandbags done. I might have done a little bit more work than I really needed to there, but felt good. Could have gone faster, but it's wet, and I don't want to fall and hurt myself a week before nationals. This time next week, the competition should be well done, which is kind of crazy to think about. I have some light stuff next week too, but I'm just thinking back on prep. I mean, what, week 10 right now? Next week, obviously 11. It's weird to see that when I first started this prep, it was, 90 degrees in here, super sunny. Didn't really get too dark too late. Now here we are almost 11 weeks later, and it's mid 40s right now. Pretty dark out. That's just because of the clouds, but obviously it gets dark way earlier now, so I feel like I'm out here a lot longer than I am on my normal training nights. But strength sports are not for people that can't handle delayed gratification. Sure, along the way prep, you probably hit some PRs here and there, rep PRs, weight PRs, whatever it might be. But we all know the real test is competition. So to be able to put that off for 8 to 12 weeks while you're prepping for it, and then have it all be gone in a day or two, it's kind of crazy. And I know personally, I'm just ready for this competition to get here because it's been a good prep. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. Baseball background. Baseball players are very superstitious a lot of the time, and I kind of carry that into strongman. I try not to because there's a lot of variables that we can't control, so whatever. But I think I'm going to do another video about my overall goals for Strongman Corp this year. But until then, I'll see you guys. Should be Monday. think we have like 2 light sessions next week, and then game day. So I'll see you guys next week.